Hi everyone and welcome to the video. If you came from the stream, hi, this is the video. And if you're watching the video, I do stream on YouTube here. So if you want to catch more moments like this or see the unscripted stuff that goes behind the video recording, do check out my channel. Anyways, let's get right into it. So today's game that we're talking about is Stacklands. Now for those of you who don't know what Stacklands is, it's actually made by a small developing company called sokpop, and they specialize in making small contained game experiences that you can buy that are cheap, and honestly most of them are quite fun. There's definitely some good ones, some bad ones, and Stacklands is by far their most successful, if I'm not wrong, uh, game. And so you might be wondering, what is Stacklands? Stacklands at its core is a card game, a resource collecting card game. Now, you may see this booster pack and wonder, hey, is this one of those dumb card games where they just find cards and battle and stuff like that? But actually, this game is a bit different from that, in the sense that this game is actually a resource generating game in the form of cards. So you can see these black cards here, they're always going to be resource cards, and these I'll always start with one villager which can interact with these resource cards, as you can see by the bar above. And the basic idea of the game is to keep progressing and progressing and progressing and progressing, buying all the lead packs until you've cleared the final boss in this game. Of course, there with the additional DLCs that I have, there will be a greater variety of things. And I think one of the greatest reasons why I like this game is because of how simple it is, how easy it is to understand, get the hang of it, and the very intuitive way it helps teach the player about the mechanics of the game and how it goes about introducing these mechanics to the player. So at the very start, if you start a new game, you'll be greeted by this welcome quest line, which just basically tells you to do what to do, and this helps to guide the player in performing the right actions in order to progress further. And basically, as you unlock more packs, you open more of these quests, get more ideas which tell you how to build things and what to build, and eventually you'll be able to progress all the way down to here. So you can see we go all the way through these things until we kill the demon lord. Yep, so that's the general quest line. And so uh, this is a very, I think it's a very well designed resource management game, and it teaches you how to balance your resources in a way that I think no other game really does, and it also highly encourages optimization. So you'll see what I mean. For example, if I put this berry bush beside this stack of berries, when the berry gets extracted from this berry bush, yeah, it gets carried over to those stack of berries. And that's one of the biggest mechanics and draws of this game. Is the ability to optimize stuff in an interesting and unique way. So from here, we're gonna get started. We have the two basic resources, wood and stone, and we're just going to go ahead and find something to make. Most of the time, we just want to keep buying the Humble Beginnings pack in order to get another villager and properly progress our stuff, as well as eventually what we want to do is we want to make stuff like a iron mine, a where is it? Smithy, sawmill, lumber camp. This is very important. The lumber camp and the quarry are very important. The lumber camp allows you to produce wood. The quarry allows you to produce stone, which are your basic resources. But for now, we're going to be collecting a bunch of materials before we get going anywhere. From here, we're just going to sell this and make one of the most basic items in game, which is a coin chest. Oh, and we've got flint. That's nice. So from here, right, what we're going to do is we're going to sell a bunch of this stuff. In fact, we're going to sell the flint so that we can pick up another pack, and the more money you have, the more packs you can buy. Yep, that is going to be the basic premise of the game. And here we're going to make a stone quarry, and at the end of the night, at the end of the moon, all villagers need to eat from this food pile. So if you don't have enough food, they actually starve to death, and that is very, very, very bad. You do not want your villagers to starve to death. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, we got soil, which is handy and dandy. But we might actually, we need to cancel this so we can sell, so we actually have money to buy stuff. It's a bit unfortunate. Then there's the berry bush that we need. We're gonna progress forward. So this will give us the necessary food intake for this villager, and we're gonna have him mine a bunch. And something very interesting is you can use soil to grow stuff, so that's always nice. So here we are hoping that this berry bush gets produced quick enough so I can actually farm it to find stuff. But in the meantime, we're gonna make this lumber camp start producing wood, and I like putting it at the bottom so that we can efficiently collect wood. There's the berry bush. Have you hop over. And another interesting thing is this game actually limits the number of cards you can have. So this is 20. You can increase it by building stuff like the where is it? I believe it's above. Do you know where is it? It's stuff like the shed, which increases it by 4, which is the basic increasing things. You can also build a warehouse that increases it by 14, which is the more advanced version of the card expansion thing, or card expansion like buildings. So the things in red are buildings, the things in grey are resources, the things in orange are gonna be food, and you'll later see 2 things which are something in red and something in something in red and something in green. Green are animals. Oh, we just made that. Okay, green are animals and red are enemies. Also, yellow are villagers. So if you ever get confused about that, that's what you're gonna be doing. And I think one of the biggest reasons I like this game is because of how simple and just the atmosphere in general for the game. It's a very simple, easy to understand, easy to learn card game that feels comprehensive in its mechanics and well thought out and well designed. Now I can go on and ramble on and on and on and on about this game and all its various intrigues and all the fun that you can have in this game. But I think the biggest priority when it comes to looking at a game and feeling the game is seeing the gameplay. And so I won't really bother you guys too much with all of these complicated details about what to do, how to do, what's the most efficient way, but rather I'll just as we go on, I'll tell you guys more interesting things about the game and in general how the gameplay loop kind of feels. So at the start, it's rather slow, I do have to admit. You sacrifice a lot of your basic resources in order to buy more of the card pack. But as you can see, we already have a second villager, so it's about time we build a house. It's gonna be 2 wood, 1 stone, 1 villager. And so the basic idea behind this game is, because I've played this game before, is you buy these packs and they contain this thing. As you can see, it's scrolling at the bottom left hand corner. If you looked at the very first one, it says an idea. So that's actually how you get or how you learn how to build other how to build things. So for example, so what do I mean by that? So for example, at the very start of the game, you actually don't have any of these ideas. You don't know, the game doesn't tell you any of this stuff. And it's all up to you to find out for yourself. So that's where you basically slowly buy packs, farm resources, sell resources, buy more packs, and eventually you get more and more ideas. And these ideas will basically kind of implicitly guide you towards the next step you're supposed to take. Very, very ingenious, if I have to say myself. It's quite a unique way of introducing mechanics to the game. So in this case, we want to build a stone quarry. So that's gonna be 3 wood, 1 stone, 1 villager. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to optimize it. So our lumber camp's gonna be down here. We're gonna slowly build that up. I think we're gonna need to sell this raw meat. I would like not sticks. We are actually looking for logic, to buying the pack logic and reason, and as you can see I have too many cards, but that will solve itself by later today. Or by later in the night more like. And so we're just gonna go ahead and optimize this. So So stone there. For that, we're looking to build a resource chest, but that requires tier 2 resources, which are flint and bricks and iron bars. So it's going to be a bit of a hassle. But for now, what's going to happen is we're going to be feeding our villagers and slowly grinding all the way up to logic and reason. The pack for logic and reason. It's going to take a while, but it's worth it to just skip all the way over to iron ore, planks, rocks and trees. On top of that, I do actually need to build myself a furnace, smelter, yes. Which is 2 flint, 2 bricks, 1 plank, 1 villager. And the problem is I need to pull bricks and plank from the pack naturally. Because you can actually make bricks and plank without a sawmill and a brickyard, and those require iron bars, which you can't make without the smithy, which requires planks, and you can see the conundrum. Yeah, so unfortunately that is the case. So for now, we'll need to just wait until we can draw the right materials in the packs. But anyways, as I was saying, basically as the game progresses, you actually it's kind of worth it to buy reap and sow. So for the extra what do you call that? For the extra dirt or soy, so you can grow more food, so you can support more villagers. On top of that, it gives you stuff like rabbits, which are animals that you can grow and harvest from. Rabbits give poop, which can be turned into fertilizer for your plants. But I wouldn't recommend keeping around rabbits. There are other things that are far more valuable than rabbits. So here we're just going to go ahead and sell a few things. Sell this wood. Gonna chop down this rock. So without an animal pen, animals will start moving around by themselves, and honestly, it's not a good idea to have animals moving around by themselves. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill the rabbit. So yeah, you can drag units over to designated areas that you want them to go, and they will fight stuff for you. Okay, yep, that's the chance of frenzy. So, and we've managed to get a carrot from that. That's pretty nice, pretty nifty. But here we are going to actually buy... Oh shit, I bought the wrong thing. Okay, we're going to sell this. I bought the wrong thing, that's my bad. I was looking to buy the reap and sow. I bought Curious Cuisine instead, which we will be buying later, but once we have a smelter. Because we eventually need higher level food to recover health faster, on top of just becoming or not becoming on top of that, it allows us to get different buffs from satiated. So if we make really good food, really filling food, we can make food that gives units satiation, which basically results in them being giga buff and doing work twice as fast. So it's pretty nice, pretty good. So this game has a lot of... The best part I like about this game is how the little quirks and mechanics that you slowly discover as you play this game, honestly. Because at the start, you're really clueless, right? You don't know what's going on. Everything feels strange and odd. And the quirky art style and everything really makes it pop, I guess. And it gets so, like, interesting as you play more and more and more and more and discover more and more mechanics that have been left in the game. And honestly, it's quite fun. I have to say, this game is quite fun. I know I'm not doing a very good job selling the game. It's because I'm not reading off a script. This is my honest reaction from what I remember playing the game and how I felt back then when I played. I'm trying to my best to express it to you guys. So do pardon me for not being the best at explaining the game and talking about it. But if you ask me, Stacklands is probably one of the few games that truly encompasses the idea of simplicity, that encompasses the idea of a good game doesn't need to have complicated mechanics. A good game just needs to do the simple mechanics perfectly. And at its core, I guess that's what this game is. It's not hard, it's not complicated. it's not very difficult if you know what you're doing, or even on your first run it's not that difficult because the game slowly guides you through and helps you with learning and understanding more and more and more about the game. And that's the charm of it, I guess. And it's what makes this game so much more compared to other games that might offer a greater variety of mechanics but fail to deliver in any substantial way, shape, or form when it comes to anything overly or when it comes to the basic mechanics and gameplay features. Okay, we managed to pull a break from that. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's start you on this berry bush, start you on this tree. Yeah. So, honestly, this game is fun. It's simple fun, something that you can turn off your brain and play and enjoy for a few hours, if maybe even more, as you slowly try to progress until the ending. And when you do, there is that rewarding sense of satisfaction because all of your planning, your strategizing, your resource management, micromanagement of everything has paid off. And honestly, that's a good thing, I guess. It's very good in doing this. And that's why I do like this game, for as simple as it is. Right now we're fishing for an iron rod to increase our to make a warehouse actually, so that we don't get overwhelmed later down the line with the number of cards we need to have. So having a brick is really good here. That means we can make a sawmill. Oh no, not a sawmill. We can make a brickyard. 1 brick, 1 iron bar, 1 wood, 1 villager. Which will then allow us to make something interesting called a... Where is it? Yeah, it helps us make the smelter, I guess. That is true. But that's not the very interesting thing I was referencing. Okay. Gonna wait for them to finish this. Then I'm gonna need to buy 1 logic and reason here. Buy 1 logic and reason. Then I need to buy 1 either humble beginnings or reap and sow. Never mind, don't need to buy it anymore. So each berry bush produces like 3 berries, so we need a minimum of 2 berry bushes in order to keep our villagers sustained. And with a little bit extra also, which means that we could probably start like having a 3rd villager in the house, which will increase our money production. But I think to play it safe, to play it a little bit more stable, we're not gonna get us another villager. Otherwise it can get a little bit dicey when it comes to food. And it basically means we need to keep buying like humble wisdom packs. Or humble beginning packs. Yes. Which is not ideal in the slightest. Honestly, this game is really just a vibe. I always enjoy my time whenever I play this game. And I look up, oh shit, 2 hours have gone by. And I think that's the biggest charm of this game. Honestly. Simple fun. The best part is the DLCs add so much more to the game. Like each DLC is its own new individual fresh game, and that's so fun because there's the Ocean DLC, which basically sends you all the way to which allows you to build boats to travel to new islands, which allows you to farm sand, glass, and gold, and then we can't come back before that technology and just improve your area so much. It's so fun. And then the newest DLC is the Stacklands 2000 DLC, which is Industrial Revolution, baby, and that is fun also. Just being able to optimize even further. The developers of the game really knew what they were doing. They knew that players at their core really just love optimizing this sort of games. I think overall, if I were to describe it, Stackland pulls you in with its aesthetics, It's cute atmosphere, it's chill atmosphere, it's cute silly drawings, the simple level design, and keeps you here with its depth and its complexity in mechanics. Keeps you here wanting more, trying to find more, trying to discover everything, complete the game. And that, I think, is truly what makes a good game. And that's exactly what Stacklands have managed to pull off. Mixing that brand of simplicity and self-contained games into such a unique and interesting formula definitely was not easy. And I think they've done a great job at encapsulating those ideas within such a simple game. Honestly, before I end the video and stuff, I do want to show you guys the next mechanic of this game. So as you can see, there's the armor mechanic, which allows you to equip stuff onto your villagers, which have different effects. But the more important one is actually going to be our mechanic for attacking for enemies. So I believe every other moon after moon 10 will have a random enemy appear, and so we actually need to start making military stuff now. For example, we need to make a basic wooden shield needs a plank. No. Yeah, we should probably make a spear now. That's good. Also, we have an iron ore that we can actually smelt anything with, so that's going off. And we're gonna start making sticks. 2 sticks, 1 stone makes a slingshot. Actually, I don't mind making a slingshot. I think a slingshot would be pretty good. 2 sticks, 1 stone, they said. And we're done with that. Okay, 2 sticks, 1 stone makes a slingshot. Let's have you back on this. Oh, sorry, let's have you on the rocks. Would be for the best. After that, we're going to make another villager. Our food production is getting a bit high. We're starting to have an overproduction of food. It's a slingshot. 25% chance to damage a random enemy. Attack speed +1, hit chance +1, damage +1. That sounds nifty. Wait for this berry to finish. Then we're going to... The rabbit hat gives max health -5, attack speed +1, defense +1. Okay, we're gonna make a little baby in there. 2 wood, 1 stick makes a club. A bow is 3 planks and 1 smithy. Axe, 1 iron bar, 1 stick, 1 wood. We can actually make an iron bar yet, so slowly grind. Yeah, we definitely have a huge surplus of food. We need to find the iron bar quick, otherwise we're gonna have problems. I'm gonna wait off buying that pack because we're almost near the end of the moon, and if I buy it now, open it now, I don't think we have enough time to farm all the resources from there before we need to sell stuff. So I'm gonna hold off for a bit. Gonna make one of those. Berry bush. And we're gonna wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. So another interesting thing is soil can be upgraded into stuff like, where is it? Upgraded into stuff like the greenhouse and stuff like that, which are pretty nifty, pretty handy. But the greenhouse does need you to have the DLC because it needs glass. But fret not. I assure you, for the price, when I bought this game, it was $5, the base game. And each DLC I think also costed around $5. So it is a cheap game for what it's providing. Because this is honestly, this is a crazy amount of content for such a simple game. Okay, we've managed to get a plank. Give me a second, let me pause, let me see. Logic and reason can give me iron ore, but cannot give me iron bar. Flanker rock, skeleton, slime, tree, wolf. I need to make a... Honestly, I need to make a sawmill and a quarry. Quarry is... No, sorry, a sawmill and a brickyard. One brick, one... Oh, we need an iron bar. Never mind. We need to make a smithy first. One village... No, not smithy. What? Smelter. 2 flint, 2 brick, 1 plank. Okay, so we need to farm flint right now. Because we have the brick and plank. There we go. We actually managed to find it so quick. That's good. That means we can start buying Logic and Reason packs. Logic Reason, the armory packs to find iron ore so we can make iron bars. Probably the first thing I'm making is a warehouse. 1 stone, 1 iron bar, 1 villager. Yeah. This is honestly one of the more charming games that I've played. And it's a huge recommend. I know this game doesn't have that big a player base. I have seen people play it. Not to say nobody has played it, but it's such a small player base that honestly it's kind of sad that such a fun game is so small and limited in that way. I do wish more people would play this game though. It's so fun. And honestly, Sokpop as a company, yeah, they've had some iffy games. I'm not gonna lie. Not all of their games are great, but when they make good games like this and the dice one, they make good games, solid games. Games that actually feel fun to play and not like cash grabs like some more recent games. Not saying anything about any game, you know. Disclaimer. There's my iron bar. Give me a second. What do I need for warehouse and 1 villager? Start you on that. Hopefully you can finish it before in a minute's time. We should, yes. Okay. Nice. This increases our card cap to 34. Okay, have you back down here so we can start selling all of this stuff. It's always so nice to hear the music for this game. And I will end the video around Moon 10, which is a bit far, I know, but we can speed that up actually. But yeah, I'm planning on ending the video around the video around Moon 10, so I can show you guys the portal mechanic. But we will start needing iron bars quick, because those honestly the stuff that comes out is not easy to fight. That's a brick. I'm just gonna sell that. We don't actually need bricks right now. It's more important for us to actually grab iron. Where is my iron mine? 2 flint, 1 stone, 1 wood, 1 villager. Okay. 2 flint, 1 stone, 1 wood, 1 villager. Need to find flint right now. 2 flint, 1 stone, 1 wood, 1 villager. I need flint. 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 Two flint, 1 stone, 1 wood, 1 villager. flint. Plank. Okay, we don't need a plank. See whether this rock can give us, these rocks can give us anything. In the meantime, have you found this berry bush? And then have you found the tree later? Oh, we got the flint. Okay. This is more important. Yep, this game gets complex quickly. Iron mine. Tree. Go for cards. Start new moon. We need another villager to work our lumber camp also. In the meantime, I'm gonna find myself a shield, a wooden shield, one plank, one stick. There's the iron ore that we're looking for. One plank, one stick. It is moon 10. We're gonna start seeing the thing soon. A bit worryingly enough. Okay, now this guy's fully equipped. He should be... This guy should be pretty well equipped to deal with whatever's coming. Hopefully. I'm a bit worried. Need to gear them up faster. So we're gonna go into... the armory has a bunch of mobs. Yeah, it's just a bunch of mobs. Okay, iron bar. What can we make with an iron bar? Blunder. No, we need a gold bar for that. Iron bar, sticks, wood. What? How much does it make to gold mine? One flint, one gold ore. One wood, one stone, one villager. How about a sword? One iron bar, two sticks. One iron bar and two sticks. Sean needs to make a pickaxe too. Yeah, pickaxe. Okay. Trying to make a sword here. Because swords are important. Then we can also make a... I believe... chainmail armor, 2 iron bars, 1... Oh, we need a smithy for that. Smithy. 1, 2 bricks, 2 bars. Okay. Meantime... Moon 10's almost over. That's a bit worrying. Two iron bars. The iron ore. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, okay, so I guess, oh, I was wrong, huh? Guess they don't come out so early. Alright, that's fine. Okay, this is where I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, I will try my best to improve. I do read comments and stuff, so if you like the video, do thumbs up, like it, actually like it. Leave comments, subscribe if you want. I will try my best to improve and stuff like that. Now that I've got a table, yeah, stuff can actually start moving better now. I'm still busy with work, but I'll try my best anytime. So see you guys. Hope you guys like the video and stuff. Thank you.